Finally, Amy Rose.
Quick content, when we hear something's going on, we're not classified as family friendly or content, not meant for viewers and children. This video industry may contain friendly, crude humor, and other humor for children under the age of 14. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Or in other words,
don't let your kids watch it.
hello everyone, I hope you're well awake, well rested, well caffeinated, and having a spectacular day. What is up, peeps? Hello, welcome, hype, excitement, Excelsior! If you can't tell, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It is Sonic Day. I'm very excited because they announced today that we'll be getting Sonic Origins Plus, and I thought, well, that makes this a great opportunity and time to check out the original Sonic Origins. I am very excited to show you guys some games that I know that most of you are probably very familiar with, but some of you also may not be. These are literally the first games I ever played as a child. This is kind of where I got my start off of being a gamer. Yes, I've heard the big TMNT news with The Last Ronin getting the God of War treatment. How's it going, Supposed Werewolf? How do you do? Welcome, Jaden. Welcome, Subject Nihilus. Welcome, Hyper Tiger. Hello, how are you? And hello, Dude of Dude. Got your own Terra deck 3 days ago and you love it. Which one did you get? And hello, Ninja Buggy 94. How are you? Welcome. Come, sit, chill. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. How are you? Yes, I'm very excited. I am very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. It seems like this year Sonic's been getting a lot of love, and things have been going fairly well for the Blue Blur himself, and I'm very happy about this. I've also been a little worried, but a lot of my worries have been kind of settled down. I'm also excited to also be jumping back into Sonic Frontiers soon as well, because there's a ton of DLC and extra content that has come out for that one, so I'm very excited. But yes, how are y'all? So that classic Universal Monsters are doing a Terra deck? Really? I did not know that one. Got a horror Terra deck, and literally the world card is Cthulhu. Oh, that's gotta be amazing. I need to see that one eventually. But yes, I thought with the fantastic news today, I would share with you guys basically what helped steer Little Zombie into the big zombie that is here today, because I know that we don't play a ton of Sonic games. Like, I'm not a Sonic focused channel, but I know you see all my random Sonic stuff that is always all around my office, because I've always had it everywhere in the office. I mean, I even have Tails over there holding my other controller. Like, I have Tails holding a controller, Sonic's usually holding my Splatoon controller when it's not in use, and Knuckles holds my Xbox controller right in front of my computer. But no, I am like a screaming 5-year-old with excitement, as well as I got more anime stuff to talk to you guys about today. I've got some other weird stuff I want to touch on today, for stuff that's kind of like surprised me. There's lots of stuff to cover. There's lots of stuff to talk about today. There's lots of stuff to go on about today. There's lots of stuff to scream about today. So, my question for you guys, though, is which game do you want to see first? Do you want to see the very beginning? Do you want to start with Sonic the Hedgehog and go all the way through? Or do you want to start small and go big as we go along? Or well, that would be starting with the first one. Do you want to see a specific one instead? And hello, Easy Low. How are you? How have you been, friendo? Hoping you're well, hoping you're having a good day, hoping you're well caffeinated. Kelly! Hello to you, my friend. How are you? Oh, I've got some, like, exciting, screamable news. Okay, so, seeing Kelly reminds me of this, because we're talking about, like, the possibility of Disney stuff and whatnot. A couple things with that. For one, since Star Wars Jedi Survivor's coming out next month, I am planning on doing a very fast restream of Jedi Fallen Order. This time with far less gunshots, which I'm excited for. Hello, Wesley. How are you? Are you hyped for Splatoon on Saturday? But also in the process of this, and in the excitement of this, I got to hear some news today that we're going to get even more news on the 27th. That they have announced that in some way, shape, or form, the Droid Depot is getting BD1. We don't know if he's going to be a buildable character like the other droids, which it kind of looks like he is given the coloration of him, or that we're just going to like get like a toy of him, which has me as a screaming 5-year-old going like, oh my god, I need to see this. Just relaxing and winding down for the night. I will have to be up before 10 a.m. tomorrow. I actually have to be up super early tomorrow as well, so this stream is going to be a little bit shorter than what we normally do, so I am about to just like run headlong and hop into the game. Ryan, I see you being ingy over there. You stop it. Oh. But yes, let's go ahead and throw this up really quick. But yeah, it's kind of weird for me how early I gotta be up. So this is going to be an interesting night. There we go. Asking you guys which one you want to see first tonight. So Saturday, been a little while since I've played some, so I'll definitely be there. Really? What's kept you away for so long? Terror ranges from zombies and ghouls to the rake and Baba Yaga with the card designs. Where did you find it? So let's see Knuckles and Sonic 1 to celebrate him coming to Sonic CD. Now that would be fun. This one's actually pretty well divided tonight. So we got Sonic CD, Sonic 3, Sonic 1. I'm kind of surprised no one has said Sonic 2. None of these are Sonic Underground. Why is it called Sonic CD? It is called Sonic CD because it actually debuted on the Sega CD, which was a Sega add-on that hooked up to the bottom of the Sega Genesis. It would actually attach off to the side of your Sega Genesis, and it would have a little like CD output on it. It was the first CD system that Sega was using before they released the Saturn. And they divided Sonic Team to make Sonic CD and to make Sonic 2. So there was a lot of weirdness, and the game mechanics worked slightly different between Sonic CD and Sonic 2, weirdly enough. If you want to go in chronological order of the canon, which they're now including Sonic CD in the canon, for a while they weren't. It goes Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. And then, of course, Sonic and Knuckles. Or Master System for non-Genesis fans. Did the Sega CD work with the Master System? Like the American Master System? Because you gotta remember, in the US, the Master System and the Genesis are two separate consoles. In the US, the Master System came out first. And it's actually an 8-bit console, like the NES. Sonic CD timeline-wise is considered to be Sonic 2 before Sonic 2. Yes. We need to see the triplets that were born and the throne that awaits. Weirdly enough, if you have this on Steam, which I have this on Switch, if you have this on Steam, there are a ton of like things that, or if you have it on PC in general, there are a ton of mods for this game, and it would not surprise me if someone's added them, because they did add all 3 of them into Sonic Mania, and that was hilarious. Not adding Mighty and Raiden new DLC. This This makes me sad. I'm kind of surprised they didn't add Mighty and Ray with how big of a pull they were for Mania. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't add them in this. This is why I'm an average PC fan. Yeah, you can mod anything you want into them. There have been people who've modded Kirby into Sonic. There have been people who added Manic the Hedgehog, but not Manic the Hedgehog from Sonic Underground, but the Archie Comics version of Manic, as well as like a bunch of other weird characters. Like, the mod scene for this has been absolutely insane. So I can't wait to see Sonic Chaos in Origins Plus 2. What do you mean? I think I've missed something here. What I still want that we've never gotten a re-release for is I still want... Oh wait, Chaos for the Game Gear! Yeah, Chaos and Triple Trouble and all them. That's right. Because, yeah, we're getting all the Game Gear titles. And what I love about that is, like, for $10, if you already own this game, that upgrade is massive. I really, 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 really want to see them add one thing that has yet to be added for something exclusive to the Sega 32-bit add-on. I want to see them add Knuckles and Chaotix, but we have yet to get that. And I don't know why we've yet to ever get that, but we've yet to ever get that. Seeing Cream modded into Classic Sonic Adventure. I've seen Cream modded into everything. Cream it has become like quite the fan favorite over the years. And it's looking like we'll be starting with Sonic 1. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I'm a little excited, but I'm a little surprised. So a lot of people I know, like, haven't even played through the original. Which might be why. Oh, this brings me back. You actually get to, like, add peeps in. You get to choose your character. Start a new game. This takes me back. Like, Lord, this takes me back. Like, this was the first video game that I ever owned as a kid. My dad brought home a Sega Genesis because my dad had a Commodore computer. And I was notorious for getting onto my dad's computer all the time and playing games on it. And my dad needed his computer for things he was doing for work, among other things, and he wanted me off his computer. So the way he did this was he got us a Sega Genesis, which my mom and I spent hours playing. Like, this... To me, this is like the coolest thing I'd ever seen as a kid. This wasn't the first video game I played, because I played a couple things on my dad's computer, and my aunt had an NES. And so this wasn't the first game I played, but it was the first thing that I ever owned that was mine and that I got to play. I used to laugh, and I used to be able to brag on my mom all the time, because back in school, my mom was the only person who beat this game. Are you playing Anniversary Mode? I didn't see if I was playing Anniversary Mode or not. Sure, we'll do that. I'm guessing I am playing Anniversary Mode. I have access to coins. Ah! No! No, come on, come on. Ow. I was never good at these. My mom was. My mom actually got all the emeralds for this. I remember that being like a huge thing as a kid. And that was before we even knew what Supersonic was. Like, Supersonic was kind of like a weird myth for us when I was a kid, because As a kid, you never see it. Because the special stages were just difficult in later stages as a kid, or having enough rings to get to them as a kid were ridiculous! Nope, there we go. Man! No! No! I can imagine it'd be like Yoshi on the roof of Mario 64. Yeah, that's kind of what it was. It was like, that can't be real. No one understood what Supersonic was. And then, like, the first time we ever got to it was, like, just trippy because we actually didn't get to see Supersonic. My mom and I did not get to see Supersonic until Sonic 3. God dog it. We'll do this again later. Because in Sonic 3, you get to see him like glide across the way, and that was crazy for us. And then we got Sonic and Knuckles, and my mom would put Sonic 2 on top of Sonic and Knuckles, and managed to get Super Knuckles before we ever actually got Super Sonic, or technically Hyper Knuckles. Yeah, we're definitely in anniversary mode because I have access to my spin dash and stuff. Shield. Oh, so how are you, Dragon? I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. Glad to hear you're having a good day. So we're having a Donkey Kong game for my DS, and we'll play it obsessively. Which one did you have? I played this on my Uncle Sega Genesis when I was very little. I love this game. Yeah, because of coins, I asked because Sonic has a different moveset in Anniversary mode. Yeah, because he gets the spin dash in Anniversary mode. You have to unlock the figure 8 ability from CD. Let me go back. Yep. That. Ow. Those ones you don't see that wind up getting you in the end. Bonk. You can tell I've played this too much if I can grab all the boxes. I've done this way too many times. There we go! He has the one move from Mania. That would be the drop dash. And yes, he does have that. So everything is canon aside now. It would be nice with the name Drop Cosmo eventually. Drop Cosmo? Who's Drop Cosmo? Papa Phantom, hello! How do you do? I think that would be Donkey Kong Country. Didn't it remake Donkey Kong Country on the DS? Yep. And see, this was like such a trip because like whenever we were kids, like whenever you saw ads for Sonic, you always saw ads for Green Hill Zone, which is part of why they remake it all the time. It's literally the most iconic thing for Sonic. But the reasoning why they advertise it so heavily is because once you get past Green Hill Zone, the game actually dramatically slows down. Like, a lot. Ow. I remember as a kid feeling so smart with this. Oh, you're hoping they add Cosmo from Sonic X into this. I don't know if we'll ever see that, like, because, like, a lot of the comic stuff, as well as a lot of the cartoon stuff, has never been added into the video game canon. So I don't know if we'll ever see, like, characters like Cosmo. Bring me a thing! Ow. Thought I could jump over it, but I wasn't gonna make it. Yeah. I remember as a kid this level, like when I was like 4, because that's how long ago this game came out. I was 4 years old when this came out. And I remember playing this at like age 4 and 5, and like this part of the like this level like terrifying me as a kid. Because of those little spots that like where the grass hits the lava and it like lights up, like that panicked the shit out of me. Like this right here, that scared the shit out of me. I don't know why it did, but man, it did. It took me forever to get past that as a kid. Did you know that this game got like a weird creepypasta recently? Like Sonic 1 specifically. First game was Super Mario 64 DS. 14 years later, I'm learning to speedrun the first Mario game. That's awesome! Let's see, what else have I missed? Well, he also has a one move from I got that one. Cosmo's speedrun from Sonic X, the plant girl from Sonic X Season 3, who had like one of the saddest moments in all of Sonic the Hedgehog anything. Tails did not deserve what happened there. I mean, besides .exe? Yeah, besides .exe! It has to do with the what was it called? The water level in this game. He gets in there and he drowns, but he finds out he's immortal, but he's stuck and he can't get out of the water. So he's constantly, I knew the spring was coming, but I jumped too soon. So he's constantly, like, drowning and reviving over and over. And it got made into a popular mod on Friday Night Funkin', I think? Which was even weirder. But, like, you watch it, and it's like one of those, like, VHS analog-style horrors, and it is so trippy. Yeah, Drowned Sonic, that's the one. And like, it's so weird, but at the same time, I did actually enjoy it just because of the weirdness of it all. Rings, yep. The OCD in me is kind of mad that I didn't pop all of those. Face. Oh, oh, ooh, break. Whoosh. Again. Huzzah! It's like 10 months old, and yeah, it really did get a boost from Friday Night Funkin', which, not surprised because there's actually a lot of Creepypasta Sonic mods. Well, see, I was doing something about it. Y'all remember I was talking about like doing like a Sonic-based project back when we were still in the apartment? That's what I was working on. Yeah. But I never got to finish it because I couldn't find enough information on it. You remember to quit spamming the B button. But it was so bizarre that, like, it became so popular out of nowhere. And I found out that, like, a lot of the lore and weird shit that got added to it was through Friday Night Funkin', and then it gets really weird. Because then people start trying to treat it like it's been drowned, but that's not how it was originally portrayed, and the original creator was kind of, like, irritated at it, and it was just bizarre. Bonk, wait. Yep. Eat. I love these enemies and hate them at the same time. Like, for some reason, like, I really like how they look, but I hate running into them. Friday fucking makes things weird, especially with .exe stuff I have seen. And I remember getting asked a lot when it came out to play it. And I love me, I love me some rhythm games, but like the community for that one is kind of what like drove me to not touch that one. Because I kept seeing weird stuff coming from that community. But at the same time, it looks interesting because I like rhythm games. We have some friends that play them too. Oh, ooh. I thought I was about to become a freaking kebab. Yep. But yeah, I remember playing hours and hours of this with my mom. This was like mine and my mom's favorite game for a long time. This is Sonic 2. Ooh! And this is the last one. Drop. Push. So no, what was everybody's first game? What was your first game you ever played? What was the first game you ever owned? What was the first game that was yours as a kid that you played all the time? What was the game you put like the most hours into? What did you like? What started your gaming journey? Super Mario Brothers. That's a good one. On the original NES back in the day? Oh. You have got to be shitting me! Oh! Rude. Let's say Sonic Rush, but I know it was a DS game. I mean, if that's your first game, though, that's your first game. It doesn't matter if it was on a DS or Game Boy or console. Sonic Rush was a good game. I love Sonic Rush. I remember freaking out because Walmart messed up and sold me that game like an entire week early. I was super excited about it. Tiger Electronics Mega Man 3. What? Now see, that almost messed it up. Tiger Electronic games take me back. I actually had this as a Tiger Electronics game, and Sonic 2. Whoosh. Ha 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 ha! Tiger Electronics Mega Man 3. I didn't even know Mega Man 3 came out on the Tiger Electronic machine. That's what really trips me out with that one. Someone at Walmart got fired that day. No, because I saw them at Walmart a lot. I'm kind of shocked. And they had it on the wall. They like because usually when you go to Walmart, you try to buy a game early, it flags. It didn't flag or anything else like that. And I thought that maybe I just had the dates wrong. Oop. I don't have any rings for that. I'm about to jump into all of that chaotic mess. I always love the music from this level. Yep. How many of you are there? Go away! Jesus! Not the bees! But I went home, I double-checked the date, found out that, yeah, it was out a week early. Haha! Go back. Something go back. Ow. Speed. Wall cavern. Let's see. I was sworn there was like a breakaway here. I guess I'm wrong about that one. Let's just get instructions here. think if it's in their system, they gotta sell it, right? Yes and no. Walmart will sell anything as long as the computer tells them they can. That's just how they've always done stuff. It's like, it's not your fault if the computer says you can. Because a lot of times the computer will tell you no if it can't. So that winds up becoming Walmart's issue, not the seller's issue. Because they don't set them up to no launch dates. Now at GameStop, you can break street date. You can. They have it set up in the system to do so, where you're allowed to do so, because there is the occasional moment where a seller will change the launch date. And because of that, they will, at GameStop, you can actually break street date, and you can get in a shit ton of trouble for that. At Walmart, if it clears, that's on corporate's end. You won't get fired for it. It's one of the few things you won't get fired for at Walmart. Because they'll fire for everything else. Yeah. Well, that walks me on one, but not the other one. Wee. Damn it. Don't put me down here and get the shield, damn it. Ah! Oh, I think I'm actually literally stuck. I can't move! No! Look at this! I am like... Oh, there it goes! Okay, the D-pad just wasn't strong enough to do it, apparently. Which, why? I don't know, but okay. Also, how's it going, Aaron? How are you? I was a little upset there for a minute. Dang it. Stop! I just did that. Bum, 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 bum. Did not. Okay. Thought you were soft lock. Well, I did. I thought that was it. We're done. Somebody's gonna soft lock. I hope not. Still wanted Sonic Genesis, Sega Genesis Sonic 3D Blast return to playable. I immediately just got bounced into a hole. No. I'm being dick now. Out! Let me in. I swear to God, no! I'm gonna get one, damn it! No! 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 Jesus! Did I get mouse back the right way? Oh. Just touch it. Get the shiny rock! Oh my God! Oh! Ha The new Sonic creepypasta. Concussed Sonic. Right? Oh my god. Also, how's it going, Zach? How are you? Oh, that was nuts. Bonk. Hype and excitement! I'll move my mic a little bit so I can see my resource window there. Rude. Huh? Okay, up and at him, up and at him, up and at him, up and at him, up and at him. Doodly 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 doo. I don't know what happened there. It would not let me spin for the life of me. I was like, spin? Spin, please. Do a spinny. Apparently we get to become concussed again. This one goes high. Hits the ring. Wait a minute. Can I do that? Almost. There we go. Aha. That was just dumb on my part. I can't believe I managed to do that one. Ugh. It's first. Funk. And yeet! Let's not do that. If it's Billy versus Squish, Squish wins. Ooh. Smack, grab, jump. There we go. Oh, that was stupid. I was like, look at me be so smart. I get overzealous sometimes. In a game all about speed, it does not want you to be going too fast. Oh, okay. I can actually go this way. Every time I see like that little like purple robot hedgehog, I just wait him to be like, look at me, I'm a hedgehog. Like, I oftentimes, like, my headcanon for that character is that Robotnik decided that they were going to, like, decide to poke fun at Sonic with it. Oh. Ah! Only in Sonic games does invincibility not equal immortality. Played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time just a few days ago. And how did you enjoy it? Were you excited? Did you have a fun time? Okay, so like I was screaming about this earlier, but like I just gotta like scream about this a little bit more. And like I keep getting reminded about it every time I see Kelly, because Kelly is our Disney aficionado here. Like the fact that there's going to be BD1, like an actual like remote control moving BD1 toy now that has Droid Depot functionality has me screaming like a small child. Oh, I think I almost messed that up. This is a spot you can actually fall. Don't get squished. Oh. I liked it, but it was difficult because sometimes hitting the ABX Y buttons in a battle was a bit of a challenge sometimes. Understandable. Robotnik fight. Ow, I missed. I lost all my rings, like, right there. This had to be like one of his simplest ways of like killing Sonic, but in my opinion, it was probably one of his most efficient. Because I died so many goddamn times this as a kid. Oh, we're not gonna have that by the time we get there. Oh! I hate. So I have no one to blame on that but myself. Punk. Wee. Do not be overzealous in a Sonic game. I just went into this with no rings. Are there rings down here? Nope, there were none. Yeah, let's do it. Eggy boy, eggy boy, eggy boy, eggy boy. Plunk. What killed me there? I died due to a brick! It's like I'm bricking Yu-Gi all the time, but that was ridiculous. Right? My thoughts exactly, dude. That was the bullshit. Oh! Okay, we are here. We got this. Come get me. Eggy boy. Right here. Eggy boy! Got him! Haha! Take that! Overall, I enjoyed it, and I'm still salty that it was pretty much forgotten by Alpha Dream. Yeah, and I understand that too. There was like a lot of stuff that was cut out from that game as well, which was really weird. Oh, okay, so like this game, this level, oh shit! I mean, might as well, it is a Sonic game, but Jesus Christ! Ah! Balls!
Wants you to hold W for 30 seconds.
Oh, this is gonna be problematic. Get the rings. Hold W for 30 seconds. Hold forward for 30 seconds. Hold 30. Ah! Oh! See? Breathe! Breathe! Oh! Hate! Yeah! Okay! Oh! I mean, it's a Sonic game. It needed to be played. I was really shocked it hadn't been played yet. I hate this level so much! As a kid, like, this was like one of the biggest causes for anxiety for me as a child. And this is where that new creepypasta comes in. What I was making when I was working on the script for the video involving this game was actually talking about the fact that, like, for a lot of people, this level sparked the beginning of anxiety in video games. As well as, like, for some people, this game actually helped give a horrific fear of water! Which I already had my fear of water before this level. But it definitely did not help. Oh. Let that one go up. There's an air bubble. Fuck this level. Fuck this level. Fuck this level. Right? Yeah, no, this level gives me so much anxiety. I don't like this level. Big bubble, big bubble, big bubble. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Short. Oh! I forgot about the spikes there. I'm sitting here looking at that switch over there like, that's where I gotta go. Completely did not look at the spikes there. And back and start the level. Up. Yeah, that was another thing that was like a pain about this level. There's very few checkpoints in this level. Whew. Hit and yeet. I did like the music for this level a lot though as a kid. I need to actually straight jump across. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Zombie, you have beaten this level a million times. I don't care how much anxiety you have over this level. You've beaten it a million times. Water levels are normally the least liked levels. Weirdly enough, I have one water level I like, and it is one of the most hated water levels of all time. I like the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. And I've never had trouble getting through it. I never understood the amount of hate that it got. But I like the puzzle solving in that level, and to this day, I still enjoy that one. Yeah, thank you. I'll mess that up, but we got a bubble coming up right here in 3, 2, 1. Yeet. Yep. Oh, that was cheating! Ballsack. Okay, it's gonna be this one. Come on. Come on! Gimme! Jesus Christ. I don't know what's up with this bubble pile, but fuck you! We'll give you one more time to try it. There we go. Cool. Okay, don't be stupid this time. Bubble. You don't like this track? I always like this track. Oh, these spikes kill me all the time. Because there's never a lot of jump clearance between them. Breathe. Ow. At least it doesn't auto kill. Up, 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 up. Up! Up! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! What's up, Spencer? Never really played one. My first Sonic was Sonic 2, and then had to go back to Sonic 1. I played 1 first. I remember Sonic 2 coming out. I remember seeing it at the store for the first time when they announced, because we went to electronic show and they were showing it off. And I remember being there with my dad and seeing Tails and just being excited that Tails existed. Oh, nope. Get yourself stuck. I know for a lot of people, Sonic 2 was their first Sonic game. Let me out! Ah, you... Yeah, see, a lot of Sega Genesis Model 2s came with Sonic 2. Mine was an original like an original, like old school one like this. So mine came with Sonic 1. I also had a really cool Spider-Man game for Genesis back in the day that I still love. Oop! Almost messed that up. Give me. Where? Bubble. Guy's a cheater. He hides in my bubbles. My bubbles. Ugh. Yes, I'm 5, and yes, I love that movie. There it is. Fuck. Ah! Oh. I will wait out the shield, man. Oh, my bubble killed me. What? Smack. Bubble. You ever played Ranger X? No. See that? Oh, I messed that up. Damn. DM incoming. Go and push button and go down and down and down and down and down and down. And bubble. Ah! Balls! Bubble. Bonk. Bubble. Ah, I want that one next bubble. It's gonna suck doing this with no rings. Bonk. Rewarded for playing it smart. We got some rings out. ooh. There we go. Is invisibility? No. Invincibility is nowhere near as powerful as people think it is. Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles with the walk-on technology, that was some of the coolest shit ever to me. And that was literally made because they time crunched that game. Because all that was supposed to be part of Sonic 3. And they're like, nope, well, we gotta make it into 2 separate games now. Apparently I wasn't allowed to have that one, which was rude. Oh, come on. There we go. It's like watching spiky dolphins. Jesus. Cheats. Think you're clear, but you're not on that one. I thought it was cool how they made it work with Sonic 2 also. Yeah, because you got to have like Knuckles in Sonic 2, as well as like if you put like any other game in it, like games that weren't compatible, like Sonic games that weren't compatible, or even other games, it actually lets you like practice the special stages from Sonic 3. It was really freaking neat to me. Oh, balls. Oh, that's a red herring. Out! Out! Bonk. Bubble for me! And up. This is gonna suck. Out. But yeah, like the Sonic the Sonic and Knuckles lock-on technology like worked with so many things that you would never guess would, and like different games were guaranteed to give you different levels it would work with, and it was just really freaking cool. Helen! The infamous drowning theme, indeed, it's horrifying, and it's like to this day it haunts me. Also, how are you, Hoenn? Oh, this was a trap spot! No! I hate this! Oh, I hate this! This was a trap spot! This was a trap spot! This was a trap spot! I hate this! Ah! Rude! This doesn't even make sense! Ugh! That was upsetting. No! No! Fuck you! I wanna die. Okay. At least that death was fast. No! Ball sack! Ball sack! Oh! Why didn't it come back down that time? What convinced it to come back down? What did that? Was it just being a dick last time? Ugh. Went backwards last time. I went everywhere that time. It didn't do anything. No, you come back here. You pickled penis, come back here. Ugh. I can't let him get too far ahead because there's no bubbles down here. He's hiding. God. Yeah, there's no rings here. Okay. No rings here. I thought there might be. Give me that. Ah, shit. You don't have time. But also, how you doing, Hoenn? How have you been, friendo? We get some hearts in the chat for Hoenn, by the way. Ah! Balls to you. Balls. This is gonna suck. So we'll go on a timer real fast. Kids is like the worst part for me. Like this part of this level like destroyed me so many times. Okay. I remember why I don't like Sonic 1. Ow, nope. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Shield. Rude! I need a ring! There's no way I'm gonna get through this. Bop. Yep. Fork. Smack. I just barely touched him, that's all it took. Shoot. There's the clearing. Breathe! Smack. Ugh! Ha! Fuck you, water! Had me upset as spaghetti. Jeebus. Oh! I love this level. This level is just pretty to me. Those bots are horrifying because when they explode, the little critter inside is dying. Hee. Yeah, the spring hits hard enough to where it'll drop it down for you. We're apparently going that way. Smack. So something hilariously ironic happened today in gaming news. Oh, what would that be? I want to hear about weird, ironic gaming news thingies. Ah, man. Ooh. Wait a minute. I didn't know there was a second one under there. Also, hello, Joel. How are you? Whee! Ooh. I tried to spin dash him to break him and I failed. Little dudes. Oh! Balls. Minecraft made a big deal of and announced that they're starting a TikTok channel on the day that TikTok started their court hearing, defending themselves for getting banned in the US. Yeah! Okay, so like that. Okay, oh, okay. Wait. I don't talk politics on this channel. I don't. I also do not support the Communist Party of China. But I gotta talk about something when it comes to TikTok and the court proceedings we saw today. Did anybody watch it? Did anybody see this shit? Did anybody see this shit? Oh, I have never. TikTok made one really good argument. All other social media uses your personal data poorly. That for one, absolutely. And this also comes from someone who's not a TikTok person and who does better. Like, I want to be completely honest. I do better if TikTok disappears because that's one less place for people to be instead of here. Any YouTuber does better when there's no TikTok, but like, this was some of the dumbest shit. First off, yes, they made an excellent point. Because, like, look at Facebook. Look at all these other different, social media apps that were funded through other countries and through other nefarious means, such as Russia. Like, and how they wound up funding a lot of shit for Facebook and other, like, social media platforms. Like, you got, same thing with Twitter and everywhere else. So, like, you've got that. But then you've also got moments during this fucking court proceeding where you have a man who's looking at the guy who's defending Twitter right now, or defending TikTok right now, and he's like, does TikTok, whenever you turn on TikTok, does TikTok access your Wi-Fi? And he's using this like as a damning point. Does it access your Wi-Fi? Can it access your Wi-Fi? Does it utilize your home network? Why did they not know how computers work? That's it! That's it! Oh, I was so mad! I ain't been this mad in a while! I ain't been this pissed in a while! I was like, do you know how stupid you look when you say that? That's like, oh, like any app. I was like, I want to sit there and say, I want to look at it and be like, well, do you use like a banking app on your phone? Do you use Facebook on your phone? Do you use Twitter or any other form of social media on your phone? Do you use anything on your phone, sir? Do you play Minecraft on your phone? Did you ever play Flappy Birds on your phone? Guess what? They all access your goddamn Wi-Fi because that's how it actually connects to anything while it's in your house. Unless you turn off Wi-Fi functionality with your phone. It's all a series of tubes, Internet Mario style. I heard that go through. I heard that come out of this man's mouth, and he's like, well, yeah. If you want to watch stuff, it kind of has to do that. And he gets all like, thinking he's all kind of fancy because he admitted to it accessing your Wi-Fi. Of course it accesses your goddamn Wi-Fi. And I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I watch a couple things on TikTok here and there, and so on and so forth, every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon, I fall down the TikTok rabbit hole. It's not often, because you see the dumbest shit on TikTok. Now, I've seen great stuff, because I watch a lot of stuff for D&D on there. I watch a lot of stuff for video games on there, and other random things that I like. I found a lot of cooking stuff on there that I enjoy. I found a lot of cool stuff that I enjoy in TikTok. But I've also found, the dumbest fucking challenges ever. Like the Borg challenge, the blackout rage, rage gallon, the blackout rage gallon, where you take a milk jug and you fill it with vodka, water, and food coloring, and you just make an entire ass gallon of liquid ER, instant ER visit, instant brain death here, because they're going to drink that whole goddamn thing. And people are naming their damn shit. You get weird shit like that. It's where you saw shit like the. There's so much shit you saw on there. The what's it called? The it's the baddest lick or whatever. Where it's people stealing shit out of bathrooms in schools, or the Kia challenge where people were literally stealing and joyriding cars with all of this weird shit. The Tide Pod challenge. The Tide Pod challenge also had a lot of shit on YouTube. So I can't remember. I don't think that one actually originated on TikTok. If I remember correctly, that actually originated on YouTube. Because I almost mentioned that, but I actually think that originated here. Don't get me wrong, we're on YouTube. Stupid shit happens here too. Ooh, do we get some stupid shit here? But it seems like the worst of it now starts over there. Love seeing Disney videos, but sometimes I waste too much time on it. Yeah, see, for me, I found back when I started getting back into Star Wars 2 years ago, back when I went in that hardcore Star Wars was literally the only fucking thing I was talking about. That was because of TikTok. Because they started, there was this one guy who would show off all these different types of companies that made lightsabers. And then because I would like all of that shit, there was a guy on there that would start talking about lightsaber lore. And I found another guy that talked about Star Wars lore in general that involved the comics and the books. So, I went down some good rabbit holes via TikTok. There's been some good shit, as well as, some really rough shit. Doesn't matter where it originated from, because it originated from humans. That you are right with that. You are right with that. It doesn't matter where it started from. It's just you see it all on TikTok, which is why you see it all originated on TikTok right now, because it's quick, digestible content. It is very quick, very digestible content. So you see it there. You see a lot of stuff originate there now because, for one, it is more popular with younger audiences. Younger audiences are going to be are going to be utilizing this kind of stuff first. They're going because that's what kids do. Kids and teenagers, they pioneer a lot of shit. And then adults grab it later. And sometimes there are adults that will be on top of things as soon as they drop, but not always. But it starts there, and they start pioneering stuff, and you get both sides. You get kids doing dumb shit, and you get adults doing dumb shit. And because it's easier and faster to post on TikTok than it is to post on YouTube, you see a lot of that shit originating there now. I just didn't want to blame TikTok for the Tide Pod challenge, because I think that originated here. But you are right. Wherever humans are is where stupid's going to happen. But that's part of the reason why I don't watch as much TikTok, is because a lot of it starts there first now. But the reason why it starts there first is just because of how vast the audience is and ease of upload. Ease of upload and ease of virality is why it starts there first. AI is sourced from mashed up and reordered human content. That is also very true. Some may be challenges from AI. That would, yeah. You see, no, like I get what dude's saying here, because like here's what will happen, is that yes, AI is sourced from mashed up and reordered human content, so it's going to take the Borg challenge and cross it with the milk crate challenge, if anybody remembers that, where they were stacking up milk crates and trying to walk across it. People were breaking their legs or their arms or this, that, and the other from falling off of it and completely fucking themselves up. So now you're going to have to do that with a gallon of Borg. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm not a big TikTok person. At the same time, I do think that the guy did make a valid point that like half of our social media apps, and more than half of our social media apps, most, if not all of our social media apps, do shitty shit with its user data. Like, there's this whole big push not that long ago to make sure that your data, that if you were in the government, that your data didn't get sent off to China through TikTok, and you need to take TikTok off your phones. If I am completely honest, 100% honest with you, shit like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube even, my favorite vice on this planet, as well as damn near any mobile game, also should not be allowed on government issue phones. Like your phone, like it's a work phone. You shouldn't have anything that can have your data on a work phone. Period. Like, it shouldn't just be TikTok. Like, they shouldn't, like, if I'm completely honest, if anything sensitive could be leaked anywhere, because all it takes, like, even if these sites, say YouTube, say Facebook, say Twitter, say Instagram, say, like, Snapchat, whatever, say all of these don't issue out things to other countries. All it takes is your shit to get hacked one time. YouTube account gets hacked. I mean, fuck, Linus Tech, let's call it Tech Ticks. Tech Tips got hacked recently. They can hack shit, anybody can at this point. So, like, doesn't matter. Say it gets hacked and the person that hacks you is someone who is malicious. Well, you have just, Linus Tech Tits. Tasting sex. But yeah, like, any of these things should not be allowed on like a government issue phone. It shouldn't be allowed on a work issue phone. I don't care if you're part of the government or if you just have your phone for a different job. If you're part of a company, you don't. If you're part of a company or if you're part of anything big, you don't want to have a lot of your shit on your phone unless your job is being a YouTuber. Then I guess you want to have your stuff there, but you need to be hyper careful with all your shit. In case your phone gets stolen or gets hacked, but that's with anything. Like you got to be careful where you put any of your stuff. If it has anything to do with work, it should not have access to a lot of this stuff. Like, I'm just saying, you should, like, I have family that has done, that has worked for the military or worked for different branches of stuff. My grandfather used to work for the government in various ways, and he had two phones. He had his phone, and that phone is what he put anything he wanted to see on, which he put like sports apps and YouTube and all that other kind of shit on that phone. And then he had his work phone, and jack shit went on his work phone other than whatever he needed for his job. That's an Engie car. Hell, you don't want personal shit on a work device in case your work starts stalking your personal data. That's also true. Because if you put your personal shit on a work phone, your work has the right to take that phone from you and look through anything you put on it. Don't be putting titties on your work phone. Unless you're Linus Tech Tits. Not to be confused with Linus Tech Tips. It's so ridiculous. So like, there's already issues with that. So like, I get it. They're like, oh, we're doing this to protect American citizens, and so on and so forth. Blah blah blah. No, because you're not understanding shit. Because you're not like, if you truly understood what you're talking about, you'd be looking at all sorts of different shit for reforms. But at the same time, look at all this different shit for reforms. You got to be careful what reforms you touch, because then you're going to start treading in very dangerous territory of treading upon people's First Amendment rights. People are specifically told, you do anything on the network, we see it. Yeah, you do anything on the network, we see it. And that's just it. And people are stupid, and they'll put anything on there anyway. So, like, why would you do this? Like, shit, back when I worked for a tech support company, and because a lot of y'all know I did this job for a while. Back when I worked for that company, there were people that would get fired left and right, and no one would figure out why they were getting fired, but I knew exactly why they were getting fired. They were getting fired because they were seen watching YouTube on their computer, because their computers were monitored by the boss. And the only time you didn't get fired for having YouTube on your computer was if you were doing a damn good job, were way ahead, and were still able to work while you had YouTube on your phone, or while you had YouTube on your computer. And they also told us immediately upon walking in, if you sign into the Wi-Fi network here, we will know everything you're doing on the Wi-Fi network from your phone. You need to be careful of what you do on your phone in this location, because we'll know what you accessed. Go to show up in top chat. It only shows up in live chat. Wait, what? Yeah, it actually tried to hide it somewhere. Okay. Thankfully, government devices are regularly monitored to ensure only approved apps are in place. On my own PC, not the government, so that is odd. Yeah, I had to change it from top chat to live chat, because I always have it on top chat, because that's what it auto defaults you to, and usually you still see it. But yeah, no, it's so ridiculous. And I hated having to agree with that dude when he sat there and he said that, but he's absolutely right. Like, if you're on any of these other things, like, look at the Facebook leak that happened last year. That was horrendous. The amount of data that got leaked, and the amount of data, and like showing what they were selling to people on top of it, like, that was absolutely horrific. YouTube, before the whole COPPA shit came through, was literally like giving out information on any account. This included children. Selling unauthorized apps on work-issued devices. More like getting myself fired from my nice job. 80% speed run. Probably talking about current events with specific keywords triggered it. And see, that honestly, that's honestly probably it. Because like YouTube like filters a lot of that shit as it goes through. Anything that could seem like even remotely weird, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, though. And especially considering I'm not known for doing that here. When I saw that today, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in a lot of things when I saw that today. I was upset by a lot of things when I saw that today. That was so absurd. That was so ridiculous. I'm going to keep gaming, but like I'm going to rant more. Where did? My headset cut off because it was too quiet. Under it, but it didn't let me roll. I love my Pro Controller, but the Pro Controller's D-pad is kind of ass. Woo. But yeah, like literally, it's like, does your computer connect to Wi-Fi? That still tripped me out. Does your computer connect, or does your app access Wi-Fi? I was like, Lord, I hope it does. We need young people in our government. We do, if I'm honest, we do. And like, this is from someone who like argues with younger people all the time. I am definitely old man that yells at clouds in the newspaper. That's me. Like, I can admit to this. Even I'm like, but we need people like, if they're not going to put young people in, which I do think they should do, if they're not going to put young people in, like, at least people around my age, maybe a little older than me, maybe a little younger than me. But, like, they need people in those age ranges. But if they're not going to do that, then, like, there needs to start being mandatory courses on the world today. And shit, you're going to wipe talking about. Like, shit! And technology. Times you died to the same Ferris wheel bridge. 2, 3! And this is what I will also agree with. That does seem to be an issue that we do see with a lot of the younger generation, is no matter which side they're on, they are very much on extremes right now. Tech literacy should be a requirement. It absolutely should! I've had a lot of people argue with me on that. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. It's like, yes, it is. And so that's one of the things that like really gets me. Is that was one of the things that my grandfather advocated for all the time. It's like my grandfather was always like, technology rules the world. Those who understand it control everything. And my grandfather stayed on top of everything when it came to this kind of stuff. It was one of the few things that him and my grandmother actually argued on a lot. Because my grandmother is not very tech literate. My grandmother's just like, that's what we have grandchildren for. What can I say? I almost said something that was going to get me in trouble. Balls. No. Yeah. No, not that one, not that one. That was bad. No. Oh, balls! Get through there. No! Ooh, I don't know what that noise was. Aha! There we go. It's fine for the home, but you can't rely on your grandchildren in a quarter lot. That exactly. Oh, this many games eye torture. It is, and it. Lord help you if you suffer from motion sickness in the slightest. I remember back when I thought this was like the best one of them all, because like when I was a kid, I liked this one the best. And now as an adult, I'm like, why did I like this the best? I think out of all of them, I enjoy 2's the best out of the originals. That's fire. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Whoosh. You go down. You go down. Bring this. Kill that. Do this. Go down. Oh, I can't free those. They just get to be dead. That's depressing. Ah, I fell! Balls! You had your first set of nostalgia goggles as a kid. I did. I did. Like, I got my nostalgia goggles early, man. But see, I'm also someone of which, like, I've always prided myself on the fact that, like, nostalgia goggles have never really been a big thing for me, but there are some things that I do have it for, and I can admit it. Because, like, I love the original Transformers series. Guess what? I missed. I can easily admit that my favorite Transformers, or like, well, it's not my favorite, but I can easily admit the 80s Transformers, which I do still love very, very much, are not great. They're just glorified toy advertisements, and I do love them. But that's exactly what they are. And like, I wind up laughing a lot, like, because like you'll see people like, oh, this one's absolutely the best. Only this one's the best. Only this one's the best. Blah, blah. The noises I'm making today, guys. Jesus. Woo, ooh, ooh. Eep. Ugh. Ooh. You go high. Ooh. Oh, I do love Casino Nights. Casino Nights is really good. I always liked all the casino themed levels in Sonic games. I touched it. I didn't mean to touch it. Boink. He's like, I don't want to help you out, bonk. Oh! I dripped that up hard. Bonk. 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 Ooh. Ehe. Bonk. Bonk. Aha! Take that, you Weasley weenie! Ha ha! Who's got egg on their face now, Eggman? This whole physics seesaw mechanic for a game is wild for a game in the 90s. And they used it in Breath of the Wild dungeons. Yes! I love it! Oh, I forgot this was a thing. This is... Yep, death. This will be... This level, like, slows everything to a crawl. This level is... I want the ringies. I ain't trusting that. I want... Ah! I got tricked by ringies! Had 3 different transformers that all became one giant transformer. Question is which one, because there were several combiner units throughout the years. Those are fiery. This is gonna be a rough level. Kinda how I feel about this level right now, but have a good night, dude. Oh boy. Remember how this works. Quick. Stay. Disappearing platforms. This ain't Mega Man. Oh, piff. Watching you. I remember how many times you killed me as a kid. Ow. Oh. Woo. Oh. Yep. Trust it. Wink, it. Oh. Oh. I love these little dudes. They're cute. They're a detriment to my health, but they're cute. Now, that's how they're a detriment to your health. Piggy! But have a good night, dude of dude. Pleasant nightmares to you. Grab yourself a cup of decaf. And a movie. Robotic had to pay for all of his ocean violations here. He technically wouldn't have to because he doesn't employ humans. He just has robots do all of his dirty work for him. Where he's going to have to answer for is all of his poor misconduct with animals. Yep. That's right. These are a thing that exists. Oh, okay. Not at that spot yet. Up we go. Oh no, this was down. Oh, I'm so glad we have the spin dash here. The amount of times you get trapped here. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Balls to you. Oh, that's the secret buzzsaw. Ow, get the ring. Oh, balls. Ooh! Ah! Balls! Yee! Shame on you! Ah! Eat. Screamy good times. If. Ow! That was rude. Yeah, I see you cheating there. Eee. Yeet! Rude. That went bad! That went bad! That went bad! That went bad! Ooh! I have not made so many weird noises in a long time, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Oh, I got the ring though. That's what I needed. Ah! You know what? We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll take that damage. We'll take the damage. We'll get the ring. We'll get the ring. Oh! Stress. Piggy! I don't think PETA applies because I have 100% faith that Robotic would have humans run his gauntlet of traps. Yep. Piggy! One ring! One ring to rule them all! Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Ow, I didn't hit him and my ring went above me. That's bad. Okay. It's just low enough. Aha! Yee! Ah, penis. Gotta love off-screen hazards just waiting to ruin the run at the end of the stage, right? Well, I thought it was about to drill my butt, and then it tried to. It's like, I can climb. I'm like, oh, that's good to know. Pop. Let's get the entire level. Could I? Oh, because I pressed the button. Yep. Oh, I didn't do it. Death here. Ooh. Aha! I forgot about this trick. Decided to bounce into oblivion. What? Bubble. Ow. Oh shit! Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. I am in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Bubble, 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 bubble. It's not fair. Not fair! Ah! Rude! Penis! Well, oink. Give me! Oh, fuck. Bubble! I just want some help with bubble gum! Actually, I would love that right about now. The bubble. I need the bubble. Ow. Ah, fuck you! There it is. Okay. Oh, fuck, that's all it takes is one fuck up. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble! No! You dirty fuck! Ah! Right, Ant? Bubble? Ooh, I thought it was going to give me that for a second. I was like, why wouldn't it give me the bubble? Ring. Come on, give me the ring back. There we go. Why is it still making me hit that high? Bubble, 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 bubble. Ow! Shit. Bubble, give me a bubble. A bubble, yes. Yes. Is that a suggestion for anime movie night? Oh, what would that be? We will be having one at the end of this month. Or at least a movie night as a whole. Maybe an anime movie night, depending. Say wolf. Oh, fuck. Oh. I was like, what did I hit? Funk. Coming somehow. What about hit big trouble? What about hit big trouble? I don't has bubble. 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 There's bubble. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's right there! Same thing as last time. You are not fine anymore. You are not fine anymore. Oh, Bubble, please. Oh, Bubble, be ready. Oh, Bubble, be ready for me. Oh, Bubble, be ready for me. Because I'm right here. No! You got robbed. I did. Blub. Sad. Excited for John Wick 4. I still actually need to watch John Wick 3. I somehow did not get a chance to see 3. I've seen 1 and 2. I am excited for 4 for what I've seen. Breathe. Breathe again, apparently. You're gonna need that bubble. Be ready this time. Come Come on, be ready. Bubble for me, bubble for me, bubble for me. Bubble! Pop! One more, 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 one more. Boop. Oh, it's right there! Jesus! Ugh. Whoop. Oh, just kill it. Get that ring! Hee hee. Balls! All the way over. Every time, all the way over. Bubbles Rubble's never there when you most desperately need them. You're absolutely right. And Joel, I think you would enjoy them. Hi. Bonk. Got him. Eat. Ooh. I am so gonna die. Bonk. Ooh. I was in the middle of a roll. It touched my toe! Bonk. Oop, oh, bonk. Aha! That's a little space. Ah, poopy. Whoosh. Yeet. I need to move more. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I herped when I should have derped. Hey, you're not going to appear in this one, are you? Yeah, he's not going to appear in this one. Let's stop doing this way. You're being a peen. You're being a peen! Called Drifting Home. He's gonna keep doing that again. Hee balls. Bottom. Whoosh. Ha ha! Ha ha! You rat bastard! Is it Sonic the Hedgehog? Yes, it is! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! We did the thing! Jeez. Huzzah! It's been a while since I beat Sonic 1. I, of course, didn't get the good ending, where you have all the flowers that show up from getting all the emeralds. So huzzah! We beat Sonic the Hedgehog 1. You Got the bad GG, but GG. Yeah, and this was like when the endings were just like so like minimally different. There are multiple endings? Yes, Fruit. There are technically 2 endings at least for most Sonic games, and there's a good ending and the neutral ending. The good ending always entails that you get all the Chaos Emeralds, as well as sometimes a couple other things. But you get all the Chaos Emeralds, and with this game, it's just during that point where he runs, you see all the animals jumping around, there's flowers everywhere. With bad ending, you get him doing this at the very end. But that's literally the only thing that's different between these. With Sonic 2, I think it's pretty much the same thing, but in a really weird one. Oh, we get the animatic! These are new, by the way. In the first game, there were only 6 emeralds. In the new one, after that, the 7th one was discovered. And upon the 7th one being discovered, you could go supersonic. Mirror mode is unlocked. Run through a flipped world. That's going to be something. In Sonic 2 is pretty much the same thing, but in one of the Game Gear games, there's actually something really trippy. In one of the Game Gear games, there's a moment where Tails gets trapped. And you can wind up rescuing Tails before you get out of the ship that you're on. But if you don't have it, if you don't do the requirements to get the ending to save Tails, the ending's completely different. So here's what happens. If you save Tails and you save the day and yay team, you and Tails go running off into the sunset. It's really pretty. There's like all this light around you and all that because daytime in the game and blah, blah, blah. If you don't save Tails, you wind up landing on the ground at the end of the game when it's dark. And as you go running, Sonic all of a sudden stops and he looks up at the sky, and I swear this is like the beginning to a creepypasta, but it's not. He just looks up in the sky and you see Tails in the sky, but you don't see Tails flying in the sky. No, you see Tails in the fucking stars. See you later, Space Cowboy. Tails dies if you don't save him in that Game Gear. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, if you fuck that up, you get to watch Tails die. It's really trippy. And when the Plus version of this comes out in June, we'll be playing through that one. You should play through Sonic CD, it's weird. Okay, so we are going to be playing more of this game. We're going to be playing through each of the games in this, as well as some of the extra modes that are fun. But I can't do it tonight. I actually have to cut tonight short. The reason why I have to cut tonight short is because I have to go help my mom very early in the morning. My mom has a very, very important doctor's appointment that is going to give us information that could change a lot of things. So I have to be there with them tomorrow morning. And I gotta be there bright and fucking early. They had to put it off until Sonic 2. Yep. Because they didn't know how to implement it in the amount of time that they had, because they were trying to rush something out because the Master System wasn't doing great initially. It's that ending. Many people believe that Infinite was the Tales from that timeline. Really? That I did not know. I'd never heard that theory. I remember that on the Game Gear because I played it I had a Game Gear as a kid growing up. It was a theory? Ah, okay. So I didn't assume that it actually was that one, but like it did. It's because it sounded like a theory. But in our next excursion to this, we'll be playing through Sonic CD. I wish I had a Game Gear. I had a Game Gear growing up, and my first Game Gear actually wound up. My first Game Gear died because Game Gears were notorious for that. Like they had really bad capacitors in them, and they would wind up dying fairly often. And it would usually be because they were using, even though using it first party, they were using the plug adapter, so you didn't have to use batteries because they didn't make good ones, and they'd wind up shorting the damn system out and fucking it up. My first Game Gear died after only owning it for like a year, and I was so depressed about that. I didn't wind up getting another one until I was a teenager. I think I was like 16, 17 years old, and I found one in a used game shop, and I bought one. They used 6 AA batteries. They were horrific on your need for batteries. So we wound up buying a wall adapter for it just so I could play the damn thing at home, and I would use batteries if I went on trips as a kid. I had a lot of games that I had every Sonic game that came out on it, and I had Power Rangers on it because of course I did. I had Super Columns, and I had the Addams Family game on it, a baseball game on it, and a bunch of others. Yeah, it was 6. It was 6 batteries. To this day, I want to eventually get one of those and eventually mod it. The Game Gear was a console that I absolutely loved, or a handheld that I absolutely loved. Now, I do prefer the Game Boy Advance to it, because of course I do, and I also really love the Neo Geo Pocket, which was probably my favorite handheld I've ever owned. Which, fun fact, there is a Sonic game on the Neo Geo Pocket, and it's essentially just Sonic Advance, minus the Chow Garden stuff. It wasn't exactly, but it was close. It just minus the Chow Garden stuff. But it was a lot of fun too. But yeah, no, the Game Gear was a 6-battery beast. Probably one of the biggest beasts I've ever had for power consumption in a handheld, though, was I used to own a Sega Nomad. I don't know how many of you know what a Sega Nomad is, but that was one of the coolest consoles ever. For people that don't know what a Sega Nomad is, it was a big-ass brick that was essentially what the Switch is today. It was a console that could be plugged into your TV, or you could carry it portably. And you put actual Sega Genesis cartridges in it, and you could play it on the go. It required a big-ass battery pack to do this, which they came with rechargeable battery packs. Yeah, I had one of those for a long time. We wound up in a very, very desperate moment, and I wound up having to sell it, because it was during the time frame of me getting divorced. I wound up losing my Nomad, and I was very upset about it, because that was like my favorite thing. But you could actually plug it into the TV, plug 2 controllers into it, and play it like an actual console. Or you could play it in handheld mode and take it with you anywhere you wanted, and it was compatible with like 95% of the Sega library. There were a couple of games that it wasn't compatible with, these ones that like they made for like their light gun systems or shit like that. But yeah, I absolutely I had Nomad and I loved it. Loved using the hell out of that thing. Theory did pull straws, like it said that because of not saving him, he lost one of his tails, and I think the theory also said that because of being forgotten, he hated Sonic. I don't know. It was confusing. It sounds confusing. But yeah, no, the Nomad was a crazy system. Here, I'll show you a picture of it before we start to head out. We're probably going to go on a raid. For everyone who hasn't seen one of these, I love this thing so much, and I want another one again eventually. There's also a very awkward system, though. Yeah, here's one, because other people have made this comparison before. This was the Sega Nomad. And I absolutely love the damn thing. I remember jokingly talking about this, like, back when I worked at GameStop, and would randomly talk about the fact that the Switch stole from Sega the idea for the Nomad. Now, granted, several other consoles have done what the Nomad has done, because there's also consoles like the Superboy that came out. Now, this is a third-party console made by Hyperkin, but it's a lot like this, but it's shaped like an SNES controller, except for it's massive, and you can put SNES cartridges in it, but you could also put Super Famicom cartridges in it, and it would work with the TV as well, having 2 controller ports on it. It did exactly what the Nomad did, but for Super Nintendo games. But that was not made by Nintendo. But I love that thing too. I want another one of these days, because I had one for a little while, and we had some tornadoes come through a few years ago that like I kind of ripped through places, and they'll be at our house still stood. We took some damage, and the console got water damage during that. But honestly, I want that more for the fact that I just want it because of, like, I want that as kind of like a trophy piece. That wouldn't be one that I'd wind up actually, like, using a lot, because it's also a battery hog. Even though they're rechargeable now, they last for, like, only, like, 4 to 5 hours. And I don't have enough SNES cartridges anymore. I still have tons of Sega Genesis cartridges, so if I ever went with a Nomad again, I would use that. I even have the ability to hook up a Nomad to my live streaming equipment. I could use it as a controller and live stream directly from a Nomad if I had one again. That would be cool. That would just be, like, just silly to do, and I would love that. But yeah, okay, so, like, if I don't go ahead and, like, find some raid target real quick, then I'm going to wind up talking all night, which I would love to do with everybody, but I have to help my mom tomorrow. It is imperative that I be there, because I'm the one who can get there tomorrow. So, let's do this, and do this. Let's go see. Let's go see them. We're gonna go raid Pudge tonight, because I haven't gotten to raid Pudge in a hot minute, and I need to go tell that lovely man hello, howdy, how are you? But I do thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing a trip down memory lane with me. The Sonic games were pretty much what fueled me being a gamer as a kid. And these were also some of my happiest moments with both my parents, because I used to play on the Genesis with both my parents. I played Sonic the Hedgehog with both my mom and my dad. More so with my mom than my dad, because my mom loves Sonic the Hedgehog. But this is one of the things that, like, defined me getting onto the path that I am today, and why I'm here sitting in front of you guys screaming into the void that is the internet. So enjoy the stream tonight. You should do this more often. I do plan on playing this more often. I am kind of looking into playing, like, the way I'm looking at things right now is I'm looking here's the scheduling that we're looking at before we end. Just going to put this out there, and I kind of want to hear y'all's thoughts on it before we go. I'm looking at Tuesday and Wednesday being my story-driven games, which right now is Pokemon. But usually my story-driven games will be Tuesday and Wednesday, the start of the week. Start off with a good story. Then I want to do Thursday, where I kind of tackle some retro games, because I have a lot of retro games at my disposal now and have the ability to stream them now. So going through and playing games that help define me as a gamer as a whole. Friday, I want to kind of keep oriented towards horror like I've done for many years, which I do plan on tomorrow. being Al Oni, which is a very old but classic indie horror game that I think everyone will get a blast with. And then Saturdays will stick to multiplayer, most of the time, 90% of the time, being Splatoon. Throwback Thursday. Yeah, I want to kind of start Throwback Thursday. And I can't guarantee it'll always be Throwback Thursday because like there'll just be some times where I want to play something else. But like Thursday's kind of like, it's always kind of been my wild card day, and I have a lot of retro games I want to show you guys. For at least a little while now, I want to have Throwback Thursday. Thank you for that name, Kami. That is a fantastic name. So yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday is Story Day. Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursday. We have Spooky Friday. And we're going to have Splatter Day with Saturday. Now, these things can change if there's like Splatfest or other events going on for certain games. Certain things may change, but that's the scheduling I'm looking at. What do you guys think? Yay, nay, maybe. Love it, hate it. These are moments where your feedback matters the most because these do define what comes. You like the schedule? Sounds good to you? Young looks like they're hype. See, big part of this is I just feel like I really just do need more of an actual defined schedule. Because everyone knows my schedule is Tuesday through Saturday we stream, but like most time people don't know what to expect. So I kind of want to give you guys a little more structure, because structure is good to have in your life. Just saying. Time for me to head on, man. Gotcha. Well, I'm about to go and raid Pudge. We're going to show them some love. Easy, I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care. Thank you for chilling with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight. It's good to see you hanging out with us again. Always a pleasure to have you, my friend. But yes, okay, so we're going to go ahead and end. We're going to go raid Pudge. We're going to go tell him hello. We're going to be, yo, what's up? What it is, what it be, what it do. It's going to be a coffee raid, because we need to give coffee to peeps. And so far, that's what we got for right now. I had a blast tonight. Lord, I haven't played all the way through Sonic 1 in ages, and I had a blast with tonight. So I really want to thank you guys who came out and hung out with us and chilled with us tonight. This was a lot of fun. I do have a lot more things planned. We are going to be fitting Star Wars Fallen Order into the stream in the next couple of weeks, like the next week or two, just because I want to get through it before Survive comes out. And I want to give y'all a stream of that game that I love so much that doesn't involve gunfire happening every other stream for it. But yeah, okay, so we're going to go ahead and head out though. As you all know, this is Zombies Going On, your coffee fueled gingerbread undead. This has been one of my favorite games ever, Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope that you have all had a wonderful time here. I hope y'all also take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, have pleasant nightmares. I will see all of you lovely peeps again, hopefully tomorrow, as long as the storms aren't too bad here. They are supposed to get kind of bad, but as long as they don't affect our area too much, I will be alive. Otherwise, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll definitely see you Saturday for Splatoon. But with that being said, have a wonderful night, peeps. Let's get on this coffee raid. Bye, everybody.